Hello everyone, welcome to Gate Academy Global. So before starting today's session, I would like to have the input as well as the concurrence regarding the quality of video as well as audio. If it has been perfect, just write perfect over the live chat and then we are going to go ahead. Let me focus over the agenda behind today's video. It had been clearly known over the thumbnail that we are going to launch the test series for the upcoming written examination of BARC, which we call it Bhabha Atomic Research Center. As you guys are well aware, the number of questions, pattern of question, qualities of the questions are being bit different, which we had been experienced in GATE examination and which we are supposed to experience in BRC written examination. So obviously you guys must be wanting a certain amount of help that sir, if we are able to appear around 4 to 5 number of tests which had the same look, feel, as well as the same kind of environment that we are going to face in BRC, it would be a great help for us. So obviously, this complete test series which we are going to launch today is being designed, or it is being completely simulated to achieve that task itself. Is that part clear? So our agenda has been very clear. The student who had been appearing in upcoming written examination, probably that is going to get conducted in 10th of April, around 10th of April. So you will be having a better amount of understanding which kind of the questions you are going to experience and what would be the look and feel of the complete BRC examination. So let me briefly introduce myself. I am Sonal Kumar Agrawal. I had been the ex-scientist in BARC, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, in the span of 2007 to 2012 for the 5 years. And from there onwards, I had been completely dedicated myself towards teaching. So within this 5 years of span and in my teaching career, I had a little bit idea which kind of the questions or which frame of the questions are being asked more. So definitely you will find my experience has been well incorporated in the examination. And once you'll write those examination around 10 number of papers which we are going to give, definitely it would be a great help for your BARC written examination. BARC written examination. So yes, we are going to introduce a test series for the BARC written examination. We would be catering the 3 different branches: electrical, electronics and instrumentation. So I think it's been the right time. We should be moving into the next page itself. Here I would be talking about the salient feature which our online test series would carry. The first and foremost important feature, the question based on BARC pattern. Yes, this complete frame of questions are being prepared, just keeping in our mind that the student has been writing the GATE examination. The quality of question, varieties of the question, it would be a little bit different which we had been experienced in GATE. So obviously we had kept all sort of inputs in our mind and we have designed the given test paper based on the pattern of the BRC examination. Each questions contain detailed solution. That had been the USP of GATE Academy test series. Whenever you write any of the test series, whether that had been the test series of the GATE or maybe PSUs or maybe SSCJ, in all of the questions you get the detailed solution. And even our BRC test series is nothing new. You will be getting the detailed solution along with each and individual questions. Next, key point also mentioned in a conceptual question. There are few here and there conceptual question where only detailed solution would not be able to suffice the complete concept behind that question. There the additional keynote has been mentioned, or the keynote where you guys can make the mistake, or the keynote which you can write in your copy and definitely will help in your preparation. Next, real-time analysis of test. Once you appear on our test, definitely chunk amount of students are going to purchase this test series and they are going to write this test series. So you will be able to assess your performance where you had been standing in front of rest of the people in India. Next, feel the test interface same as a BRC pattern. So the look and feel, the flavor of the test series would be almost same as a BRC. So once you write around 10 to 11 number of tests which we had been offering with our complete package of the test series, definitely you will have one-to-one hands-on experience with the look and feel of the BRC test series, BARC test series. Is that part clear? So I think almost all important salient features are being well discussed. Now the next important point. The first common doubt which would be raised by most of the people would be, sir, how many tests we would be given? So in this package of test series, total 11 number of tests would be given and where its syllabus would be in line with the BARC syllabus, would be in line with BARC syllabus. Each of the questions, each of the paper contains the 100 number of questions. So 100 number of questions is going to get multiplied with the 11 number of tests. So exactly 1100 number of questions would be experienced by you guys if you purchase this product. That's been the first thing. Next important point. What are the subjects we are going to cover? All of the subjects which we would be covering in this 11 number of tests would be in line with the BARC subject criteria. Because once you'll go in electronics side, no, the two additional subjects are also been the part of its syllabus. Computer science, and the second is been the process instrumentation. If you had thoroughly prepared for the gate, definitely you had not prepared the computer science, and similarly you had not prepared for the process instrumentation itself. But we had taken care each and every aspects, the kind of the questions and the subjects from where the questions are supposed to come. Definitely those all questions would be there in a part of your 100 question in each test paper. Is that part clear to all of us? So the important point, total 11 number of tests would be offered within this package. Each of the test paper would have the 100 number of questions, which has been the standard pattern of the BRC. And similarly, the 100 questions would have the amalgamation of all of the important subjects which are there in the part of BRC, which includes all of the technical subjects which had been the part of GATE, and similarly, which also includes few of the off-track technical subjects which were not there in GATE, which includes computers, which includes process instrumentation. So blindly you can follow our test series and you can find where you had been standing in front of rest of the people. The question would be based on the BRC pattern. Each question would have a detailed solution, and even if the questions are been at a tougher side, we had also been provided with the key points so that you will have the better idea about that individual concept. Real-time analysis with our test platform, you can do the real-time analysis where you guys have been standing in front of the rest of the people who had appeared in our test series. And yes, the GATE Academy test series is being so famous that definitely the number of appearance would be too large, and definitely with a large sample space you will be able to analyze your performance in a better way, and look and feel would be almost same as the look and feel of the BRC. Important thing, 1100 question, 11 number of test, and in line with the subject of GATE. Next important point. So I think it's been the right important point where I should be focusing more. See, BRC syllabus electrical, if we'll be talking about, the syllabus of the BRC electrical is almost same at GATE. All of the core subjects are been there: power system, power electronics, measurement, and machines. And apart from those 4 core subjects, we will be also having a common subjects. So almost syllabus is been very same as far as the GATE is been concerned, as far as the BRC electrical is been concerned. But the varieties of the question, depth of the questions are been bit different, and we have accordingly managed our each and individual papers from the electrical side. So the number of subjects are been analog, digital, measurement, electrical and electronics, control system, power system, electrical machine, signal and system, electromagnetic fields, electric field, and engineering mathematics. Is that part clear? So I think it's been the right time we should be focusing over the BRC electronic syllabus. Here almost all of the subjects remains very same as we had been experienced in our GATE electronic syllabus, apart from the 2 subjects. And I feel these 2 subjects are going to be the rank decider subjects, and they are being the computer engineering and measurement and instrumentation. So in our 100 number of questions, definitely you will be finding around 5 to 6 number of questions from this particular domain, which used to be the actual weightage of these 2 subjects in BRC electronics examination. I forgot to take the slide for instrumentation. Same instrumentation is also been taken care. And one of the great thing regarding the BRC examination, they also recruit instrumentation people into the good amount of seats. Around 12 to 13 number of seats would be allocated to the instrumentation people only. So that's been the great thing about the BRC. Like in HL, the electronics and instrumentation had been merged together. But in BRC, the recruitment for the electronics, electrical, and instrumentation are been different channels. Or the instrumentation people would be recruited in the instrumentation side, similarly electrical and similarly electronics. So yes, it had been a great chance for all of the instrumentation people. Yes, na? Yes, sir. Anyways, I could not show the slide from the instrumentation side, but you need not get disheartened. The instrumentation side is also being taken care in a great care. Now the next important point. from where you would be able to purchase this test series. See, there are been the two modes. Either you can go to our website, either you can download our application. So if you download our application in Play Store, you have to type the Gate Academy Test Series application, or straight away you can hop in our website by this URL and that admin onlinetestseries.gate.co.in. You can purchase this product there itself, and yes, you can appear in the given examination either through our mobile application, either through our web portal. But I would recommend to each one of you, try to experience each and individual paper in web portal form, because in BRC you are going to experience, or you are going to interact with the computer or the laptop. And if all of the experiences or all of the practices are being done over the web portal itself, so definitely your look and feel would not change much. So I would request, the number of tests which we have been offering, 11 number of tests, most of the tests you must appear with the help of web portal itself. The next important point must be coming in our mind, sir, what would be the date of launch? From tomorrow onwards, you can purchase this product either through this mode, either through this mode. Yes, the 11th of March is been the date of launch. And the most important point where most of the student might be waiting, sir, may I know what is been that? Sir, the cost, the amount of money which we had to pay from the pocket. You won't believe it, it's been the least of the least. Like if you say the pocket money of the engineer, no, definitely it is not even a one day pocket money of an engineer. It's been 199 plus of GST. We can't go beyond this. Such a huge effort the Dande sir had been put in to bring this cost down to 199. 199 rupees plus of GST. Because when we upload the paper, there are several number of costs is being involved. Probably we are not able to recover that cost itself. Each and individual content editors are been working along with us. Each and individual teachers are being focused towards test series. Now the test series is getting uploaded. We had to give the charge to the aggregator who had been conducting the test. So many costs has been involved, but still, just for you guys, we are able to manage this product within such a smallest amount of point. Yes. And yes, that had been 199 plus of GST. Tarun Raut, thank you so much. Thanks, dear. Thanks a lot. And here comes the end slide of the session. If you guys are having any kind of technical, non-technical doubt, you can raise those doubts over the live chat. Definitely, I would try to reply those. I would request to each one of you, if you guys are been writing BRC, sincerely or non-sincerely, in both of the cases, you must experience this test series, because such a low amount of money you had to pay. So even 199, probably one pizza won't come within a amount of 199. Yes. Any kind of doubt you guys are having, you can just write it over here. And one more important point. Now we would be having more frequent number of live sessions, recordings, as well as live streaming, specifically in this Gate Academy Global. So I would request to each one of the students, if you had not subscribed our channel yet, you should subscribe our channel, and at the same time you should also let your friends to know about our channel and ask them to subscribe this channel, because in future our frequency of video, frequency of interaction would be more. Probably within next 2 days we are going to have the interaction with our Mayank Sahu sir. He would be giving you brief idea how should you go ahead with the machines, specifically the student who are from electrical and instrumentation side, how they must be preparing the machine. Then we would be talking about the power electronics. Then I would be discussing about the electromagnetic wave with the Karthik sir, instrumentation with the Satish sir. Back to back interaction session we are going to have, technical side, non-technical side. For that at least we want your enthusiasm, and that you can show by just liking this particular video and sharing this video to your relevant friends group. Sir, I had been given previous time got 84 marks while attempting 40 questions. Okay, with only 3-4 subjects. This time I want to clear. Probably if this has been the case, no, definitely this time you can do very well, Tarun. Definitely you can do very well, because just by taking 3 or 4 number of subjects, if you had been coming till 30 to 40 marks. No, that's been the great achievements. 84 marks. Okay. 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 And one more important thing, what I would say, methodology to attempt the BRC, HAL, the papers which are being the part of PSU, and the gate would be a bit different. In gate, the total 180 minutes are being allocated for the 65 number of questions. That means almost in each question you have got the time of 3 minutes. The 3 minutes have been more than adequate. If few of the questions are a bit easy, even those questions would get solved within a 1 minute. Those additional 2 minutes would also be added with the tougher questions. So what I would say, the time has not been a major concern, at least in gate. But in any of the PSU upcoming examination, which includes HAL and BRC, time would be a major constraint. Here you had been experiencing the total 100 number of questions, and that too in 120 minutes. That means approximately 1.2 minutes are being there with each of individual questions. So your methodology must be like, your first intention must be that you must be able to read all of the questions of the question paper which are been there in your BRC test series. Because if you had been keep solving a certain question, probably if you had spent 3 minutes, and end of the day if you're not able to see the complete test paper, so probably the last 4 or 5 questions can be the questions which are been completely theoretical in nature, and probably within 30 to 40 seconds you must have been solved that problem. So in PSU your methodology must be, you must focus over the each and individual question, and if you find that the given questions are been bit lengthier, once you start solving this, definitely it may take time, or the questions probably you are not able to connect the theoretical or the conceptual understanding of that problem at once glance, so you can leave that question. So what I see in PSU, selection and even the rejection of this question is been very important. So you had to be a bit selective about the question, and if you know which are the questions are to be attempted and which are the questions are to be left without giving any extra effort, without spending time, so definitely you can conquer the PSU as well. And one of the best thing regarding a BRC, there had not been any non-technical subjects. Like in case of HAL, we also are having the non-technical subjects like verbal ability, aptitude, general awareness, general studies, but at least in BRC, that part has not been there. So obviously the student who had been preparing for the gate, I would say the BRC would be the easiest examination because pattern would not change. Yes. So Pradum Kaurav, thanks dear. Any kind of doubt you guys are having, you can ask over here. Otherwise, we are going to end our today's session. And yes, we would come up with the launch of test series of the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited tomorrow, and the timing would remain very same, and that would be precisely at 9 p.m. Any doubt, my dear? And yes, be ready. Our frequency of the videos, either in form of streaming, either in form of live streaming, either in form of recorded uploading, definitely we are going to increase now. And we would cater the best of the best quality content in this channel. Either it's been technical, either it's been non-technical, either it's been motivational. Yes, we will cater all of three these videos. Chalo. So I think this has been all about the today's session. We would meet with the next session tomorrow at 9 p.m. for the HL. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.